Annyeonghaseyo. Hello everyone, pmsblackqueen here, and today I am here with a K-movie review. That is right, another one. This movie I'm going to review is called 20, and I saw this movie on Dramafever, and I will leave the link down below in case you want to check this movie out. I can't remember, however, if you have to be a premium member in order to view this movie, meaning that you have to pay like a monthly fee or a yearly fee in order to view this movie. I can't remember if it's exclusive only to premium members or not. But nevertheless, I'll still leave the link down below. And also, if I can find a trailer to this movie, I will also leave that trailer down below in the description box as well. I do, as usual, have my handy dandy notes here so I won't forget anything, alright? So let's get into this movie. First of all, this movie stars Be Still My Beating Heart, Kim Woo Bin. Ah, yes, Kim Woo Bin. He plays the character of Joon Ho, or Chio. Chio, he is basically a skirt chaser, in other words. That's what I call him. He's like the skirt chaser of the group. There is a group of 3 guys, and they're all in their 20s, right? They're college students, and they're young, and what are you thinking about when you're in your 20s? I'll let you think about that for a second or two. Alright, so what they're thinking about is they're thinking about girls, alright? So, when they're thinking about girls, what else are you thinking about if you are a male and you're in your 20s? What else would you think you'd be thinking about? They're thinking about sex. That's right. So it's 3 guys, and basically they want to get laid. They make a pact, all right? They make a pact and they want to get laid. That's their goal because they figure they're in their 20s, they lived half their life already, and that's one of their things that they feel that they need to. They feel that they need to have sex. All right. So another character in this movie is Joon Ho of the group 2 PM. If you're familiar with the group 2 PM. And he plays Dong Woo, and his character wants to be a cartoonist, basically. He wants to draw. And with him, he is kind of high profile, you know. He comes from a good family. He wants to impress, you know, wants to be very impressive at his corporate job. However, he's really, really shy and awkward around girls. And out of the 3, he's the one that really doesn't like the idea. He's not really comfortable about the idea of having sex, you know, not just yet. But when he gets a little tipsy and he gets drunk, he acts kind of different around females, all right? So I'll just leave it at that without giving too much away. I don't want to give too many spoilers away while I'm talking about this. And the last character in this movie is Kang Ha Neul. He plays Kyung Jae, and he's from the K-drama Airs. If you've seen that K-drama, he's in that. And he is his character had to repeat a year of school. Okay, so he has a tutor. I believe it's the sister of Dong Woo. It's Dong Woo's sister. Tutors him because he failed a year of school, so he had to repeat, and he needed a tutor. And he's also the breadwinner of his family. His father has gone bankrupt, so he's forced to take care of the family. He has an older brother, and he has 2 little brothers that are twins. And he has his mom, and his mom is like taking money out of his account and things, and they don't really have food to eat. And he's trying to pay his tuition, but he can't because mom keeps dipping into his account and they don't have any food hardly. So he's trying to make the best of what he has due. He really is. So throughout this film, you know, the guys, they do end up meeting girls. For example, Kim Woo Bin's character meets a girl. Very interesting. It's a very interesting way encounter that happens. I don't want to say it again because I don't want to give too much away, but he meets this girl. It's a weird encounter, and this girl that he meets ends up being an actress. You know, that's her job. She's an actress. So he ends up being her manager, all right? So he's her manager, basically. He's helping her with her lines. He's doing things, you know, for her to help her out. Now, mind you, Kim Woo Bin's character thinks with his dick. So he's a skirt chaser, like I said earlier. He just wants one thing, wham, bam, thinking that. But he meets this girl, and with this girl, he starts to be around this girl a lot more, and he ends up starting to fall for her, you know. So his heart gets involved, basically, and he doesn't seem like he's that playboy anymore that he used to be, like at the beginning. Like I had mentioned before, Gyung Jae, he's the one that needs the tutor. He meets a girl, ironically it's Dong-woo's sister, little sister, and you know, a relationship develops there, and that's kind of an interesting relationship as well, because you know, it's your best friend's sister, so you know, and you're a group of guys and your friends, it can be kind of odd at times, and I can see where it can be odd, but then again, it could be a good thing because you're all friends. But you know, some things happen within that relationship as well that may or may not be a good thing. And then the last character, Dong-woo's character, his character meets a girl as well. Very interesting encounter. Again, and you know, a relationship develops there as well. And you know, in that relationship, you know, the girl she's a student as well, and she's like in a finance club, and he joins the club to be with her, to be closer to her and everything. So that relationship is kind of cute too. But all in all, the movie starts off too with the three guys, and like I said, they're in school and they're walking, and there's this path, and there's three ways to this path. There's the way to the left, the way to the right, or they can go back the way that they came. And you know, at the end of the movie, they end up being at that same path, trying to figure it out. Because when you're in your 20s, that's pretty much what happens when you're in your 20s, I think. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure your life out. Your 20s is the time for you to make mistakes. And 20s is the time for you to try to figure out and try to learn things. And you learn about yourself and what you want to do. You make all your mistakes and do all that stuff while you're in your 20s. So at the end of the movie, these guys end up at that same crossroad. Do they take the path to the left? Do they take the path to the right? Or do they go back to where they came? You know, so it's kind of deep. I'm not going to say which road they traveled, or if they all traveled the same road together, or if they went their separate ways. You know, I'm not going to say, and I want to so bad, but I'm really holding back on a lot of information. I'm trying really hard to hold back because I want you to watch this film. This film reminds me a lot of American Pie. If you remember American Pie with Jason Biggs, you remember his character. He met a pretty girl. He wanted to get laid and lose his virginity. This movie reminds me so much of American Pie. It is hilarious. This movie is really, really funny. It's really, really raunchy for Korea's sake. It's raunchy. There's cursing in it and everything, you know, which is no big deal to us Americans here. We're kind of used to all that. But it's a great film. It's a funny film. I give it 4 stars. I give it 2 thumbs up. I laughed. There are some parts in it that are really, really funny. And I think all the characters, all the guys did a very, very good job with the acting as well. They were very funny. The characters were believable. And it was fun. I really enjoyed this film. So if you're looking for a coming-of-age film, I suggest that's like American Pie. I suggest you go ahead and watch this film. And like I said, I'll leave the link down below in case you want to view it, all right? So if you have seen this film, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this film. Or if you know any other K-dramas or K-movies that you'd like me to review, go ahead and leave that down below too, all right? Thank you guys for watching this video. Shout outs to YouTube Noir, my brothers and sisters there. And also shout out to the Orange Blossoms. Hello, hello, hello. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Do all 3. They're free for crying out loud. Saranghae. Love you guys so much, and I will talk to you next time. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.